Hello, my name is Nylily8 and welcome back to my long-term survival world. In last week's episode, I celebrated hitting 200 subscribers and I gathered a ton of calcite. I still need about 17 stacks of calcite, but I'll worry about that another time. While I was mining, I filled all of these boxes with all kinds of stuff. I put all of the ores and important things that I found in here, and I got 15 diamonds, 13 deep slate diamond ores. It's pretty good for going into the caves not looking for any diamonds at all. I wasn't really looking for any of this stuff, I was just looking for calcite. So before I do anything else, I am going to go empty out all of these shulker boxes. Alright, first let's put all these ores away. I'm gonna need to break down some of this iron soon. Alright, all of these things here go in a different place. I'm actually just going to put those back in this shulker box for now. And now I need to replace that piece of glow lichen that I destroyed. It was about right there. Now these shulker boxes can be emptied out. We got a lot of block of amethyst from mining the calcite from geodes. I don't need this much amethyst, but I don't mind that I have it. I will never have to worry about having blocks of amethyst ever again. Alright, these 3 shulker boxes are completely empty. And all the stuff that's in this one goes up in my castle. My name tags go right there. I've got 20 of them, that's pretty good. I'm going to take all those items out of there and then put these shulker boxes in this barrel where they go. My emeralds go all the way over here, so might as well just put those over there real quick. No idea where I keep glow ink sacks, so I'm just going to put these in here. Seems like a logical place. I put them in here. That makes even more sense. I'm actually going to use these sticks to make some torches to put in my ender chest. And those can go right in there. That way when I run out of these torches I can just grab some from here. And these shulker boxes actually go in my ender chest, I forgot. That way I always have a decent amount of storage on me. Alright, before we do anything else today, let's go heal this pickaxe at the Enderman farm. I used it quite a lot in the last episode. just like that, I have a completely healed pickaxe. Also, in the last episode, I noticed that my bow here is very low on durability, and since I use an infinity bow instead of mending, I need to make a new one. Now, something I like to do in this world is every time I make a new bow, I name the new bow a completely new thing, and I hang up the old bow. This is the bow I made for the new year in 2023. Bowo right here. I think that's a funny name for some reason. That is my second bow for the year 2023, so this next one will be the third one for this year. Alright, so in a YouTube short, I have asked you guys to comment a name for my new bow, and I said that I would choose the comment that I liked the most to name it. I got plenty of good suggestions, but I have chose the name from Martin M, and they want me to name it Infinity Bow. This was the most simple name suggestion that I got, and quite honestly, the most boring one, but I like boring things, so I'm going to name my bow Infinity Bow. Thank you, Martin M, for the suggestion. So I am going to go craft up a bow that is just like this one, and we're going to call it Infinity Bow. So first I need a new bow, and the perfect place to get that would be my skeleton grinder. Alright, so there is a brand new bow. Nice and fresh and clean. Let's see what kind of enchantments I have over here. Nothing I can put on a bow. Oh, where did you come from? Come out of nowhere to try and kill me. Alright, so there is a punch one book. I do not have an infinity book like I thought I did. So I am going to sit here at the enchanting table and put in books and this bow until I get infinity on one of them. I am going to need power. Oops. I did not do that. Did I have a power 4 book over here? I didn't really pay attention. Nope, I have power 3. So I'm gonna go for this power 4 enchantment and see what we get out of it. Just power 4, okay. combine these two power 3 books together to get a power 4 book. So now if I combine that with that, I will have power 5. And I need to go to the Enderman farm real quick to get some more levels. Alright, I don't know how many levels I'm going to collect, but I'm going to sit here until I have a pretty good amount of levels. Where did that Enderman come from? They're not supposed to be able to spawn on this leaf platform. There's another Enderman sneaking up behind me. Where do you come from? And you, why? Why are you here? What in the world? I thought they couldn't go on leaves, that's why this is built on leaves. Alright, so I've got 70 levels now. Get rid of those guys. So I am going to turn that off and let's head back home to enchant this bow. Alright, now I just need to sit here and try to get infinity for this. I'm gonna need to go grab some more lapis. I only have 2 pieces left. There we go, infinity. Let's get that. So let's put infinity on it first since it only cost 4. Anvil broke. I am going to need another anvil. I'm gonna go to sleep first because it is nighttime. Was so close. All right, there's an anvil. I ran into my tree. Goes right there. Now we have power 5, infinity, and punch 1. Now I just need to grab unbreaking 3. I have 1 unbreaking 3 book. Perfect. I'm gonna need to do a little restock of those apparently. I have a few mending. There we go. Infinity bow. Perfect. Let's go find a spot to hang up Bowo. gonna need to grab an item frame first. Going back and forth to my storage a lot. There we go, there's an item frame. I don't have any bow hung up in here yet. This is kind of like a part of my bedroom, but this up here is really my bedroom. Maybe I can hang it there. I can hang it on one of these walls. Maybe in here. This is like a little study, I guess. It's kind of a small space, so we didn't really know what to do with it. I could hang it in this little seating area. It's kind of nice in here. Or maybe the game room. And I just realized I haven't even really shown off these rooms yet because I built them before I started making videos. So here's my little pool table and a TV. I already have a bow hung up in here. Let's hang bow right there. This little wall is kind of empty. There we go. So like I said in the beginning of today's video, I still need to collect a little bit of calcite. I need 17 stacks of calcite to be exact, plus 2. Since I spent a lot of time in the last episode destroying amethyst geodes to get calcite, today to get calcite I'm gonna go find a different mountain range that has calcite on it and take the calcite from there. So after the sun sets I'm going to sleep and then we'll go look for a mountain to take some calcite from. This pig has been hanging out in here next to my bed and my chest since like episode 5, I think is when I started this project. He's really cute and I think he's my friend, so put in the comments below what I should name him. I should totally name him and keep him around because, you know, he's my friend. He's stuck around for all this time. I've never met anyone who is so loyal. Just look at him. Alright, let's go to sleep here. Since all of these shulker boxes are already full of calcite, I'm just going to bring this one, and let's go see if we can find 17 more stacks. I remember this little spot. I found this a long time ago, and I wasn't making videos yet. I want to show it off. That is a completely floating, ruined portal. It is not touching the ground at all. When I first found it, I took a screenshot of it because I thought it was really cool. It's not touching the ground at all. It's just floating here. I didn't realize how close this was to my mountain range. There's a gold block in there. Can you see that from above? Wow, if this was touching the ground, there's no way you would know that that gold block is even there. And also this village over here is partially floating. You can just fly right under it. I think that's pretty cool. Aw. I wanted to fly under it, but I hit the ground. Don't look at me like that. Alright, let's go find calcite. I was going this way, I think. Alright, I flew around for a bit, and I ended up finding a mountain with some calcite on it. I don't know how much calcite is here, but we're going to mine it out and find out. There was a lot more calcite in this spot than I thought there was. I got the rest of the 17 stacks that I needed, plus almost 10 more stacks, and there's more calcite here. So I'm gonna sit here, mine out the rest of the calcite, and put it in this purple shulker box. I have a feeling I'll fill this up, and maybe even another one. And then we'll bring all this calcite back home with us. Alright, there we go. I got a whole extra shulker box of calcite. That might come in handy someday. There is still a lot more calcite in this area and also a ton of iron and coal, so I know exactly where this mountain range is. If I want to come back someday, I can. Alright, let's go take all of this calcite home and put this box with all of the other blocks that I need for my bridge and this box into storage. Alright, I made it back home. Let's go put this shulker box of calcite into storage. Aw, I didn't mean to break the chest. I just wanted to break the sign. I need the chest. There we go. There's items stuck back there. Alright, now this shulker box needs to go back with the rest of the blocks at the bridge. Alright, there we go. Finally, I have all of the blocks I need to build this bridge. At least I hope I have all of the blocks. I might find out later that I don't, but for now, I think I have all of them. Alright, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so that you never miss another one of my videos. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!